Yo boys, what you're about to see is an exclusive video I done for my private group. If you never had access to it, you can comment this emoji right here and you can try out the group for 7 days, get my daily analysis and my signals. But I hope you enjoy this valuable video. Okay, so in this video, I'm gonna show you how you can gather the maximum amount of data so you can maximize your performance in trading, all right? In your backtesting sessions. As you can see, I got this Excel spreadsheet. You can find this on the premium Discord on the resources tab. It's still in development. It still needs to have the part where it gathers all the data and combines it, right? The purpose is to have um, a result for each and every single one of these options. Okay, so you can find if you're most performant on buying or selling, or the type, your normal or average stop loss sizes, the trend, which session are you most performant at, which session do you get the TPs or your stop losses, might be different to your entry. If there was a buy to sell or a sell to buy, a bunch of things. Then you can add, personalize it to your own liking and to your own strategy. You just need to get this, all right, and just made a copy of your own. But in this video, I was just going to be focusing on the TP management, okay, the stop loss management or TP, whatever. First, we're gonna be following my plan. Then we're gonna have an option where we look for a TP of 5R. Then we're gonna do a no stop loss management, meaning no break even, just either stop loss or TP of 3R. And then we're gonna do one where we take 50% out on 3R and 50% out on 5R. And this is one of the things you can do to figure out what you can target and where you're most performant at. Okay, but you need to do this on a long sample size. All right, no, it's not just 3 or 5 trades that are going to dictate if you're most performant in one of these. Okay, you need to have a long sample size of data in order to make something work. I'm gonna simulate this right here. 5 June 2023. I say that because I'm only going to do like 3 or 5 trades or something like that. But yeah, you boys got to do it with way more. And let's see. So don't mind the balance. The balance is going to be with the normal management, all right? With the plan management, meaning we're 1 hour up with ourselves break even and we look for 3R. And then I'm gonna fill these out whether we got on which result we got. Okay, if we didn't get to 5R, I'll maybe put myself break even or -1 stop loss, whatever, and we're not gonna fill any of these out, just maybe this or this, but you can definitely do this. It's gonna be hard work, but then you know your data way more. Okay, so damn, we got some. So about that, well, we're definitely bullish. Okay, well, maybe got a liquidity cycle right here. I'm gonna try to go fast. Boom, price come here and then go back up or even lower to this efficiency right here. So right now we're bearish, and I'm also put this if price wants to retrace back here. Okay, it's London. Oh, okay. As you can see, big drop. Okay. Hit one more. Boom. All right. I might not even need to trade my own strategy. Okay. Should have maybe long it just aggressively. But yeah, it's just a showcase what you can do. I'm gonna skip to the next day, find something more interesting. Okay, boom. Okay, I'm seeing this gap being filled, right? Yeah. Whilst we take out this equal lows of Asia low, and we also do a little trap right here. Sweep it, go higher. This becomes a trap. Right now we got this structure right here. Maybe we can place ourselves here. Quite a low stop loss. Okay. The stop losses are good to keep in mind. All right, like I put it here, just so you know, if you like normally look for 5R and you're seeing that some positions are not being at TP, is because maybe you had a big stop loss. Okay, if you have a big stop loss and you're looking for more, then obviously the 5R is going to be way more harder to get. So it's good to keep in mind that, because back in the day I used to look for a 5R, but if my stop loss was above 10 pips, then I would just look for 3R as my target. Right. Let's see how this goes. Okay, it's a stop loss. So right here, we put our first trade. Don't mind the data. Was a loss. -1. I don't know why this is in dollars though. Uh, -1. The plan is already copying the other tab, and the other ones, because there was no management possible, it was -1 as well. Uh, I like this to look good. Yeah. Okay. So let's continue. I'll do the 15 minute. Maybe wait for New York. All right. New York can sweep lower again. All right, it sweeps higher. We're going for that gap. I would continue to purchase. I mean to buy. You know. Yeah. Until here, looks good. If London lows can hold up. All right. If we can have a trap here. Yeah. It's super late, but let's just take it due to the backtesting sake. All right. Yeah, it's the sweep of this trap. Um, let's look for the tree. Stop order. Yeah. Let's see. Okay, no management possible here yet, at least for the plan. Okay, so here we sweep the previous daily high. I'm gonna put this here. Okay, so here we should be break even, at least on the plan management. Okay. Right now, not even London. Okay. Okay, so we got the tree. All right. Following the plan. Sorry. We got a win. That was a 3R. This was a buy. This was a buy if you want to look at it later. This was a 3R, right? No break even. The price wouldn't tag this out break even anyways. All right, so it was a 3R as well. If we had taken partials at 3R and 5R, let's see. I'm gonna let it run until 5 and see. Okay, we got the 5 right here. Let's see. Is it a break even or a TP? It's a TP. Okay, so if we had held it to 5, we would have gotten 5R. And here we would have got 3 divided by 2. Okay, 50% of 3R plus 5% of 2, which means 1.5 plus 2.5. So 4. Okay. So as you can see, so far the most performant has been the TP 5 management, but it's also because this stop loss, as you can see, was quite low. Okay, 9.1. I'm gonna just save it for later because if we have a stop loss that's 15 pips, then looking for 50 would mean a 75 pip target or something like that. So yeah, and here right now everything's going bullish. Maybe expect some retracement around here after taking this liquidity out, but price can easily run to the tops here. But let's see, because it's a good timing as well. We got a big impulse to the upside. Another sweep, okay, and no trap, but made a double sweep. Let's risk it. Let's have like this limit order 3R just to make this a trap, and it's the low of New York. And if it becomes New York trap, London close, and he wants to search for the price action of London, okay, we're in right now. Break even in the plan. All right. Okay, 3R. Crazy. Oh, not crazy. I'm just good. Okay, another win at 3R. This one's a sell. The stop loss size is 8.1. The TP4 no break even management, it's the same, right? 3. Let's see if we can get the 2. And by the way, this right here, the no break even, it means if price were to, for example, here would be a break even because the price tag us out break even, but because here we don't put ourselves break even, if price would have run to your TP later, then if you get that most of the times, then you would know that you should not put yourself break even. That's just the thing. So right now we're going to the next day maybe. Okay. Okay. So same thing right here. We didn't get tagged out break even whilst we were at 3 and then 5. So here it's a 5 and here it's a 4 again. And then we can have things where this becomes break even, so we lose 0. This one is -1 because we didn't put ourselves break even. This one we might leave profits on the table because we got tagged 3R and then went to break even. It's different managements that you got to consider. It's not always this the same as this. This is the same as this. No. It's different things. So far, as you can see, if the stop loss is under 10 pips, then you can look to 4 or 5R. That's what I would used to do. So right now, I would be patient to look for a zone. We got this sweep, but didn't we? Oh no! We're perhaps bullish already, because I was looking for this point, but we already swept it. I forgot. So yeah, I might do it again. Look at the ping pong though. Sheesh. Just place myself risky over here. And to show y'all, right now we have a big stop loss, okay? So let's see if we can hit the 5R. But first, let's even see if we get the 3R win. Okay, so we got the previously low, right? Previously high, sorry, right here. Boom. Let's see. Might be a stop loss as well. If price comes here, I'll put myself break even, perhaps, if it's above 1R. Okay, it's a stop loss. Boom, boom. No, -1. This was a buy, and the stop loss was like 19 pips. And you can start to see, okay, if my stop losses are super huge, then and I'm always losing, then maybe I should look for the small stop loss positions. Because if it's small, then price is more likely to go to my break even levels. Okay, it's easier for price to go there, and I can put myself break even and save myself some rich rewards. So here it's -1 R across the board. Okay, and right now, yet London that's about to come in. Okay, I would wait for another sweep of this. If it was in London, if it this was in Asia, sorry, I would buy it right here. But boom, okay, we got it. We got it. Nice. So nice trap, nice sell in order to buy. Okay, let's wait for some kind of double sweep. Okay, we got it. Some structure right here. Maybe long it here. Can be a trap, cannot, but whatever. And go over here because this was a trap. This will become a trap. This is a trap for sure. Okay. Okay, it continues to go down. So I'm gonna manage this and put the order right here. Target this. And like I've shown y'all, there could be way more things that you can add here. Like, did a candle close after a regular structure? Did we sweep up previously high, previously low? Did we make efficiency? Was there a smart money trap? Bunch of things. The thing you want to do is really be specific about it, so you know these things. Okay, so uh, I'm close to 1 hour here though. I don't know if I would put myself break even. Uh, let's say just for the thing, I would have myself break even here. So here, I would be tagged out break even. Okay, because I was close to 1 hour. Let's say here, it was a break even, zero loss was a buy, and we had a 18.8 stop loss. Okay, so 19 pips, just to be fast. So in here, we're out. This will be completely different because we don't do break evens over here. So let's see how the trade goes. Were we tagged out? Yeah, we were. Yeah, we were. So here, -1. All right, so it's getting a bit different. The more you trade, the the more data you're gonna get. And because here it depends if you want to, if you normally do trail your stop loss to break even, then you'll most definitely like do this like the plan. But if you don't normally trail it, you can have one that's trailing at break even, and the rest you follow with the not management of trailing at break even. Because I do trail it at break even, I'm gonna assume this was a break even as well. Okay, because this were all. No, this is the same management as this to put it in the break even. It's just that the TP management it changes, but this is more due to the stop loss, right? So here was a stop loss for the -1, and it was a break even for the others. I'm gonna do one more trade, and we're gonna analyze the data. Okay, we got this equal low that's also the previous daily low getting swept. Okay, it's getting to London. Good timing. We just have this right here. So it is dangerous. It is dangerous. Okay, because this Frankfurt Then London sweeps Frankfurt. It might go up now and then give out a trap, but I won't buy it right here because we had this liquidity right here. Okay, boom. Like I said, it was dangerous. Right now, I would look for New York to sweep this, sweep the London low, if it wants to. It might go up from here, yeah. Okay, I just didn't want to buy it at the first. We already made a trap right here, but I want to make a trap after sweeping the liquidity as well. Okay, so we're going up, going up, and this will be swept, like I said. It's gonna be too late, maybe. Boom, boom. Okay. Then you got data that FX Replay already tells you, like the sessions where you most perform at, but we can definitely look at that later. As you can see here, I trade in New York. That got me a stop loss. But in these both trades, I got taken out at Asia session. So right here, you could put yourself session entry. You would have put New York, and session TP or stop loss, you would put Asia. So then you know, well, maybe it's not good to hold trades overnight because most of the times I'm getting tagged out during Asia. Okay, it's there's a lot of things you can ask yourself and trying to see. So we may do efficiency right here. If we can get another sweep or something. All right, price is just coming to the areas and just going, not even giving out traps. Come on, something interesting. Okay. There's a major liquidity right here, which might be protected, might not. Sweep this, okay, but it's Friday lows, not right now. Okay, so it's the previous weekly low. We got this liquidity getting sweep right here of the 2 days ago. Okay, we didn't get it. Oh, we got the trap right here. I was about to say we didn't get the trap, but it always comes back. Well, sometimes. Okay. So right now, because this was chat, this might be a trap. We got the previous daily high. We got the structure right here, which also becoming equal highs. Right. So I might aggressively buy this. Okay. Like this, let's say on the structure. 11 pips, 3R, and you can see that maybe even with the 5 we can get enough until the liquidity. But let's see how this works out. Okay, right now I'm above 1 hour. I'm break even on the plan. Okay, let's mark this out. I took another break even right here. So it's a 0. It's a buy. Right now we're getting a lot of buys. Okay, so it's not good to say, oh, in shorts I only get victories, and in buys it's kind of iffy. Okay, you need to do percentage wise on this. Okay, if you got more data than the other option, you gotta do percentages. Okay, you can't go based off a 5 position buy data to against one short position data. Okay, it's not enough to get data. You need to gather more cells, but not aggressive ones. Okay, just follow everything to the plan, gather the data, take your time. And here we got a break even. In here, it will be totally different because we don't put ourselves break even. And let's see if we can get it. In here, it is a break even. Yeah, it is a break even as well. So let's see. Right now, we're just looking to know if this trade would have been a stop loss or a TP in the no break even management. Okay, So now you know why I do put myself break even. But yeah, you can have trades where it takes you out to your break even and goes to your TP. So that's why we want to know. So here, -1. So you can see, just comparing the two of this, regards to the stop loss and break even or not, you can see that we either have the same result, right? The same victory, but once we have break evens, they most likely saving us. Okay, so we know that the plan is far better than this. Okay, and if we just show right here, if we follow the plan, we would have gotten a 4R in this session. Okay, if we did no break-even management, we would have got a 2. But we're just doing this based off the 6 trades that I took. Okay, you need to do this with way more trades. If we were to take partials, 50% at 3, 50% at 5, we would have gotten a 6 risk reward. Okay, so here 4, I'm gonna maybe mark this out. So here 4, 2, 6. Okay, this is the result. And here we already got an 8. Okay, so if you're looking at this, and if you have a long sample size of trades, okay, you would have picked the 5R. Okay, but then it also depends, because you're gonna have if you're looking for a 5R, obviously you're gonna have a lower win rate. So that depends on your psychology. Do you have less wins? Do you want more wins? Okay, how you can handle stress. And then you can see here we took a loss, and we were looking for a lot of pips. So maybe in that loss that we took, okay, I can look it up. In the loss that we took, just to show y'all something, it was this one. Yeah, if we if our stop loss was, let's say, 10 pips, and price went here, then we were above 1.8, which means we would have had our stop loss to break even, and we would get out break even. So in this case, if you're seeing a lot of these things, then maybe the best case scenario is to not look for a big stop loss position. There's a lot of things you can do here, a lot of things. And then once you refine these little things, like every single change that you do here, that's why I tell you, like, you might be on the break-even stage, you just need like one piece of advice, one tick to your strategy, something, because just one change can drastically change your results. Just look at this. Okay, completely different results. You can either go from a 2 or to an 8% session results just by changing a trade management. But it's the same case scenario for if you change, like, whether you look for a previously high or previously low getting sweep, or smart money trap, or whatever. Just a tiny piece of change. Like, you can follow everything here the same, and then you just look to change this different on a session, and I promise you, the results are going to be completely different. And once you figure out every single thing, okay, there's way more things than this, okay, and you can personalize this to your strategy. Once you figure out every single thing where you most perform at, I can promise you, you will become a beast, right? If you guys enjoyed, I hope you guys got value out of it, and you can download this if you have access to the premium. And yes, boys, let's smash it.